Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video on this channel. I'm Szabi from CodeRevolution. So today I'm glad to announce that the OmniBlocks feature finally was released for Aimogen, and check its latest version. You will find the AI OmniBlocks feature menu, which is still in beta because it was a huge feature to implement. So trust me guys, I worked on this I think that 3 or 4 weeks for now, and it is still has some parts which need more work. So because of this, I released this only in beta, and this means that if you find any issues or any stuff that is not working like expected for you, let me know, or in the comments of this video, or by my email, which was found on my YouTube channel contact details. Okay, so that this being said, let us jump straight into the AI OmniBlocks feature of Aimogen. So Aimogen is linked in this video description. If you want, you can check it there. And after you install it, the latest version, you will find the AI OmniBlocks menu. And here you will have an OmniBlock manager, template manager, and type. So here are listed all OmniBlock types that are available for the plugin. So you will see that you will have multiple types for AI text generation, AI text for each line of input. This is an interesting OmniBlock, and I will go through each and every of these in this video. However, I feel that there will be a need to do separate tutorial videos for some of these OmniBlocks, as some of them are a bit more complicated to set up, and yeah, they might need a separate tutorial for this. However, let us focus on the main feature, the general OmniBlock setup here, and let's see what future tutorials will be released also. Okay, so let me go straight into the main part of this video. So what to do when you update the plugin and you want to get started using OmniBlocks. So for this, you will have to first import the default templates which come bundled with the plugin. So for this, go to the OmniBlock Template Manager tab from here, click Backup Restore OmniBlock Templates, and this pop-up will appear. Here, simply click Import Default OmniBlock Templates, OK, and OK once again. And now the page refreshes, and we will see that there are some new OmniBlock templates here listed. Amazon bestsellers, engaging blog post title, SEO optimized blog post, and so on. So basically, what are OmniBlocks? OmniBlocks are these little blocks of stuff that I can call them, because I can't say that they are only AI stuff, because they do many things. Because of this, I say that they are little stuff. So these little OmniBlocks will be able to be combined, and they will be executed one by one. So starting from the top, you will see OmniBlock queue starts here, and we execute first the OmniBlock with step 1, ID 1. And if we click on this little button here, we will see that we have this is OmniBlock type AI text. This is important. So the first OmniBlock here is an AI text OmniBlock. Craft an attention-grabbing and SEO-optimized article title on the topic of keyword shortcode. So the keyword shortcode is important, that will be entered from here, one on each line. So enter a keyword, one on each line. So you can enter here a single keyword or multiple keywords. So WordPress coding in 2024, for example. And let us hit here configure, and we have here the default OmniBlock template. If we want to load a different template that we just loaded up using the OmniBlock Template Manager, we can go to the bottom of this rule, and here we can select Template Manager, select an OmniBlock template. And here you will be able to select the templates that you just imported. So for example, we can go and create engaging blog post or SEO optimized blog post. Let's go with the engaging blog post. Note that you can create your own templates and you can edit these templates, or you can do whatever you want with the templates, but this will be covered immediately in this video also. So we have set up this keyword. Let's save settings just to be sure that we have everything saved in the database. So WordPress coding in 2024, and if we configure the OmniBlocks now, we will see that they are changed as we loaded up the engaging blog post or SEO optimized blog post. Yeah, we loaded the SEO optimized blog post template. So this means that we have a AI text OmniBlock first, which creates an engaging, intriguing, and proactive and SEO optimized blog post title for the keyword. Okay, so this block creates only the title. Keep in mind. Afterwards, we go and create blog post outline. So write a detailed blog post outline with H2, H3 subheadings and bullet points about the title. Divide it into 5 sections, and we have this shortcode AI text 1. So AI text 1 is the shortcode which will be replaced with the result of this OmniBlock. So keep in mind that OmniBlocks are executed one by one in this order from top to bottom, and we can also grab the results of prior executed OmniBlocks. So if we want to get the result of this OmniBlock, we use AI text 1. So available OmniBlocks will be listed here below the text area or input where you want to use them. So we can use the keyword shortcode or the AI text 1 shortcode. If you go to the below OmniBlock, you will see that there will be one more shortcode, which is actually the AI ID2 OmniBlock. And if you go below, you will see that there is one more OmniBlock. So the keyword OmniBlock shortcode, which comes from the keyword, also the text 1, text 2, and text 3 shortcode, which comes from the ID1, ID2, and ID3 OmniBlocks. Okay, and so on. This will be executed like this. So first, second, third, fourth OmniBlock, and so on, and all will be layered on top of each other. So here's a very good recommendation that I suggest you use assistance for this. So AI assistance is recommended to be used for the OmniBlocks, as assistants have that continuity built into them, and you can simply tell the OmniBlock prompts that, hey, continue this article with the part 3, part 4, without giving them any more info. So if you use assistants instead of models, it will benefit hugely your OmniBlocks content. However, if you want to use models, that will work also, but in this case you will need to add in prompts each and every time the content from prior OmniBlocks. However, if you use assistants, this might not be needed, as assistants have that continuity and remember the conversation that you do with them, and because of this, a single assistant can handle the entire queue and it can remember the prior parts without the need to edit them in the prompt once again. Okay, but let's go and check the front end of our site. We have 2 test articles, and let's create a new article here in the plugin. So these 2 posts are for testing only, and I will go ahead and create a new article right now. Okay, so while we test, we can see that I added also an activity log feature. If you run manually posts, we can see that the plugin displays these logs, and we can see what was the last action it took. So you can follow this part also. And what is important to say is that we can have multiple OmniBlock types. So let's finish what I started. Okay, so I said that the OmniBlocks feature will be much more complicated than the the features that the Aimogen plugin had until now. However, using the OmniBlocks feature, you can get the most out of the plugin. So until I spoke here, we already got the article created. Okay, so yeah, the prompt still needs to be refined a bit, as the current engaging, proactive and SEO optimized blog post title for the keyword, we might need to add here also that it should return a single title, not multiple titles like we have here. However, we have here a detailed article, mastering WordPress coding, best practices, tips and improving SEO search engines, and here's the conclusion. So keep in mind, this is a beta feature, and you still need to tweak these prompts that are sent to the AI, and I recommend that you check this feature as it is a real game changer, and during my testing I got really good results with them. But now let's continue on checking this single template. For example, write article section 2, write article section 1. So basically, first we create a blog post outline. Afterwards, we feed this outline into the AI once again. So blog title and blog post outline, and tell it that write the section 1 of this post. Afterwards, we create an OmniBlock which does the same but writes the section 2, and the next OmniBlock writes the section 3. The next will write the section 4, and the next will write the section 5. And afterwards we will have a publish post OmniBlock which will gather all the results from the prior OmniBlocks. So if we remember correctly, the AI text 1 OmniBlock created our title. So AI text 1, the ID 1, create a post title, and it created our post title. So let me find this, and here it is. The post title is set to AI text 1, post content is AI text 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So these are all the prior OmniBlocks which created the content, the parts of the post content. We can do this for excerpt, for the author. We can select the status, post type, post format, post parent, enable comments, pingbacks, trackbacks, post date range, custom fields. In custom fields we can also do the stuff with the AI creation, and categories, tags can also be done like this. Featured image can also be created by the OmniBlocks, the image creation OmniBlocks that I will be showing you soon. And we can run regex some content and overwrite existing posts if you want. And now this is the part where you will be able to add a new OmniBlock to your queue. So add a new OmniBlock to the above queue, and we can select what type of OmniBlock to add. So these are the OmniBlocks types that are currently available. So AI text for each line of input. So this OmniBlock is really interesting. It is very similar to the AI text. So let me show you first the AI text OmniBlock. So this has a prompt, and it has a assistant selector and a model selector. If you select an assistant, you cannot select a model, as assistants already have models assigned, and you can select a model. Note that if you install the Claude AI extension. You can select also Claude models here, and you can combine ChatGPT and Claude models one on top of another. So you will be able to combine Bard and even Bard, because I plan to add Bard support to the Aimogen plugin soon. So Bard will be able to be combined with ChatGPT OpenAI models and also with Claude AI. And yeah, so we can create this text and text for each line of input. This will grab input text, and this should be multi-line input. So ask the AI to create multi-line input for you. And the plugin will break up this multi-line input, and it will create this prompt, and it will run it for each line of input for the multi-line input. So it breaks up the multi-line input. So for example, we can list top 5 best-selling products from Amazon, and we can use this block to create content for each of the lines for each product that was added to the multi-line result. And we can run this prompt for each line. So this is very powerful block, and use it with care. Because if you use it for a very large text, for example, a 100-line text, it will execute the prompt for each line and 100 times as a result. Okay, so now we will be able to create AI image with DALL-E. And the DALL-E images can be created with this AI prompt. We can select DALL-E 2 free or DALL-E free HD and the resolution, image size. And we can do similar with stable diffusion, prompt, model, and image size. Product detail listing from Amazon. So we can use Amazon product detail listing. We can enter a scene for Amazon or a keyword search, and the first product that is returned will be used with details, and we will be able to grab details from an Amazon product and use them in prompts sent to the AI. Also, Amazon product listing is similar, but in this case you can enter a list of scenes or search keywords, and the plugin will return the maximum number of products here which you add here. So for example, if you want to list 5 products, you will be able to do this and enter 5 here, and the template in which they will be built will be this. So each product will be added. The product counter will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The product title, description, product URL, and price. So as I told you before, many of these OmniBlocks will be needing its own tutorial video. I am doing now just a very basic tutorial to show you guys what will be available for you in this latest update for Aimogen. We can also scrape URLs. So for example, we can scrape a URL. We can enter a scraping method, scraping query selector, query string, and strip HTML text. So for example, let me enter my website, and we can select the scraping method. WordPress is okay, and visual selector. This means that we load up the website and we select which part of the website should be scraped. So click it, and as you can see, the plugin entered automatically this settings field, and now the part that I clicked will be scraped from CodeRevolution, and it will be available as the result of this OmniBlock. And it will be available also to the AI writers which come after this OmniBlock. We can also scrape RSS feeds. This is the RSS feed URL, results, and the result will be in this format. Item counter, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Item title, description. You can use all these shortcodes from here, and maximum number of items to add in the resulting OmniBlock. You can also do Google searches, and you can set this up if you have in main settings of the plugin, and you will need to have in the main settings of the plugin you will need to set up AI internet access and the API keys actually. So yeah, I got a bit dizzy. And API keys, here you will need to add internet access API key for Google SERP API, SERP API or various SERP API. So this is optional, and this is something that should be done only if you want to use the Google search OmniBlock. So after you've done this, you can add a keyword, which can be anything from prior OmniBlocks, or you can manually enter this keyword. And we have also a result template here, so counter, title, and snippet. These are the results from Google coming for this keyword. Okay, so we also have a YouTube Caption OmniBlock, which gets the YouTube video URL, and it can strip the maximum length of the result to a character count. So we can enter here a YouTube URL, and the plugin can automatically get details for that YouTube URL, including, keep in mind, including also the captions of the video. Okay, so embedding results, this is also a powerful OmniBlock which gets embedding results which were added before here in the AI embedding section. I don't cover this OmniBlock as it is for advanced use cases only. So keep in mind you can enter a search keyword and the AI can return the matching embeddings which you added in plugin settings before. You will have also post data importing OmniBlock, which imports any data like title, content, excerpt, categories, tags, and many more for a specific post ID. So if you have a specific post ID you want to get and reuse, you can use this OmniBlock and say point it only to the post ID here and use the shortcodes that it generates to get the specific post ID afterwards. Text translator, this is powerful OmniBlock that uses the Google Translate API. It is not AI based, it is the Google Translate API. And you can select a text to be translated, translate to source language, and do also second translation. If you want to make the content not AI detectors not be able to detect it, you can do this, but the quality of the content might be lower. Here also you can set up a text spinner in the main settings menu of the plugin, and in the bulk posts you can set up a text spinner here. So best spinner, word AI, spin rewriter, spinner chip, chief rewriter, content professor, and if you want this you will be able to use it as also in OmniBlocks now. So if you set up here a text spinner, and you can set where to use this spinner. So bulk posters and OmniBlocks. If you want only for OmniBlocks, set enable spinners for OmniBlocks. And in this case, the spinner will not work for the rest of the plugin. Okay, this is the text to be spun. And we go now to content saving blocks. We can send an email, subject, content, and email address. You can send the content that was created, or you can send any email to any email address. You can send also posts to Twitter, but for this you will need to have the Twitomatic plugin installed. You can send stuff to Facebook, images or text, but for this we will need the F-O-Matic plugin installed because it contains the libraries that the plugin needs for this. You can send stuff to YouTube community, but for this you will need the YouTube-O-Matic plugin installed. Reddit, for Reddit we need the Reddit-O-Matic plugin. LinkedIn, for this we need the LinkedIn-O-Matic plugin. And we can also save posts to WordPress. For this, this is a built-in shortcode, and this will work out of the box. As I showed you before, you can set a post title, content, excerpt, author status, and many more stuff that will be able to be changed here. Also, we have here some media blocks, royalty-free image search, which searches text, and the royalty-free images will be returned. Keep in mind that you will need to set up the royalty-free image sources from the main settings and royalty-free images tab. Here, be sure to enter API keys and check the checkboxes you want to enable. Okay, and we have finally a YouTube video search OmniBlock that searches YouTube for videos based on this keyword or text. So now we have some additional shortcode support, so we can set additional shortcodes in this format. Shortcode name, this little arrow equals and greater, which forms an arrow, and shortcode values. And these will be able to be used also in the input fields from OmniBlocks. So for example, let's write here testing shortcode and write this equals greater and test. So let's check, okay, and let's save. And if we hit configure, we will see testing shortcode is available on all our input fields, and this testing shortcode will get its value from here. So you can enter multiple values, comma separated multiple values. Also, we have an OmniBlock template manager. We can filter OmniBlock templates by categories, and here are some of the default categories templates that we got, and here are the template categories. So let's filter only for blogging OmniBlock templates. Let's filter only Amazon OmniBlock templates. Let's filter only YouTube OmniBlock templates, and show all OmniBlock templates. So this will actually load up the OmniBlock templates and the OmniBlocks which are saved under these templates. So let's load up the YouTube caption based article, and if we check again, we will see that the YouTube video caption scraping template is loaded up. Note that if you load an OmniBlock template, the OmniBlock setup that you had on this specific rule will be overwritten, so this is important. If you edited your OmniBlock queue here, so we can change this to anything else, and we can edit also the templates from here. And if we are done, we can save this as a new template. So afterwards, save new template, template, new tutorial, and this is the category. And after we save this, we can refresh. And if we configure, we will be template new, and this will be usable also in the future. Okay, so what I did not show you so far is how to add new templates and how to use them. So note that templates are drag and drop. OmniBlocks, sorry. So OmniBlocks are drag and drop. So let me add AI image OmniBlock, for example this one, and let me drag it right here. And it got the AA ID. So let's create an image of a cat, for example, but we could use also the keywords or the data that we got from the prior OmniBlocks, but let's create a cat image right now. Okay, and here in the post title, post content, if we scroll down, featured image, and we can save the DALL-E image AA OmniBlock results. So this is the DALL-E image AA, and AA is actually the ID of the OmniBlock which creates the image. So we get DALL-E image AA OmniBlock will get its result feed into the featured image of this post, and let's save. Okay, so let's load up another OmniBlock template. For example, let's load up a simple one. Actually, let me create a simple OmniBlock queue here. So we publish a post and we don't do anything, only we save an image for its featured image, just to show you this feature. So for this we add a DALL-E image. Note that OmniBlocks are also drag and drop, so you can, let me try this again. So yeah, the DALL-E image OmniBlock is added to the queue. If we want to change the order of them, we can use also these buttons that you have. We can delete OmniBlocks with this button. So yeah, and now we have here an image generation block, image of a cat, and this OmniBlock creates an image of a cat which can be used in this post creation OmniBlock. A cat image. So title is a cat, post content is a cat image, and we scroll down until we see featured image, and here we need to enter DALL-E image AA. So this is important because this is the result of the OmniBlock which was creating the image. So image DALL-E AA ID, and this is the ID of the image creator OmniBlock. Okay, so this is a simple OmniBlock. Let's delete all posts and run importing. This will create our result, and it will be nothing more than just the image of a cat. So let's go back here, and here it is, a cat. And the image is small because I forgot to set the image size to a larger one, but you get the idea, a cat with the image of a cat. Okay. So yeah, these are OmniBlock templates. We can save new templates like this, and we can go now to OmniBlock Template Manager, where we can add new OmniBlocks, and this is the title, category, and this is the OmniBlock queue. We can also drag and drop OmniBlocks here, or click on this button which will also add the OmniBlocks. Select which OmniBlock type to add, and basically after we are done setting this up, click Save OmniBlock Template, and here it is, the OmniBlock is saved. We can edit it. There are errors in this OmniBlock because we did not set up the OmniBlock correctly. The plugin will tell you about what errors you have in the OmniBlock structure that you created. We can duplicate this OmniBlock. We can delete this OmniBlock. And we can delete all OmniBlocks that are selected. And here in the backup restore OmniBlock templates, we can import OmniBlocks from file, backup OmniBlock templates from file, and import the default templates that I showed you already. Okay, so as you can see, the OmniBlocks feature is huge, and it will be getting even bigger in future updates, as this OmniBlock feature has huge potential. So bear with me, guys, as I will be working on this the next year, because currently it's the end of this year, and I will be working more on this feature the next year because it's a huge one. Okay, So yeah, thank you for watching and have a nice end of the year and happy new year to you guys. And yeah, we'll be hearing one from each other soon because more updates will come. This is all for today. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Until next time, thank you for watching. This is all. Bye bye.